What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful morning. Today's Real and Raw is sponsored by Lavender Therapy for all your therapy requirements, whether it be for depression, anxiety, trauma, PTSD, life coaching, or hypnotherapy. There is a link down in the description below, make sure you check them out. Lavender Therapy. Exciting times. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. I've got my coffee. It's a bit cold now. Here we go. Focus. Hocus Focus. Even. Hocus Focus. Good morning. How are you? How the devil are you? Today's all about Hocus Focus. Katrina, good morning. My dog's deaf, I'm sure of it. Wait. There he is. You're so good. I'm fantastic, mate. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that you're good. I'm very, very happy, and it's a key. That is a key. If you are to turn around and say, I'm sad, I'm down in the dumps, I'm miserable. Becky, good morning. You feel sad and down in the dumps and miserable. But to say, I'm happy, I'm moving forward, I'm doing well. That's how you're going to feel. That's how you're going to feel. Woody, good morning. Oi, oi, good morning, Craig. You're in a very good mood this morning, Craig. Dun, 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 dun. It's a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Today is about focus. We've got 8 people in the chat. Smash that like, please. Edward, good morning. Good to see you. Positive is as positive does. Indeed. Positivity is a massive thing. Changing the way you're thinking is a massive thing. Which brings us to Hocus Focus. Hocus Focus! If we sit and we focus on negative, we find more and more negative. If we sit and focus on problems, we find more and more problems. If we sit and focus on, I don't know, let's say a red Mini, and we're out, we're going to see lots and lots of red Minis. Really? Off you fuck. Smash the like on your way out. If we focus on glass, we're going to see lots of glass things. And it sounds stupid, but it's not stupid. It's true, and it happens. It's all about focus. So if we are to focus on something positive, like say we sit and we focus on being happy, we're going to be happy. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. I live in England. Devon, to be exact. Focusing on the positive will bring positive. Focusing on negative will bring negative. Pamela, good morning. Good to see you. The more you look at the negatives, the more you're going to find, the more they're going to stand out. There's enough people in the world. Like it puts down, so why do it to ourselves? Very true. That's very true. I've been put down most of my life. I've been called names. It's hard to understand. British accent is probably one of the easiest to understand in the world, if you ask me anyway, when you compare it to others. But then maybe that's just my perspective. Again, that's an important thing. Marley, stop it. Perspective. Let's focus on that. Let's talk about that. Our actions, what we do, the things that we do every day, somebody can watch what you're doing and all they will see is the very tip of, if you imagine your action is up here on a triangle, that's what they can see. They can see the very top. Yeah? Do you follow? You with me? Let me get a piece of paper. Are we all following? Are we all following? I need a piece of paper. That one or there. No, not that one. Not that one. I need a piece of paper. There's millions of bits of paper in this house. There we go. That'll do. Right. Okay. You don't follow your lead. Bum, 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 bum. Right. We have a triangle. Okay. Not quite a triangle, but that's pretty close. We have a triangle. Yeah? You see that? We can all see the triangle. Hocus Focus, indeed. How are you doing, Lee? Up at the top is your action. Yeah? Now I need a pen. Pen. Will that work? No. Pen. Does that one work? That one sort of works. Dun dun dun! I got a pen. So, very top is... Oh, shit, pen. Up at the top is action. People only see your actions and reactions. So anything below that is out of sight. Anything below your action is out of sight. Kirby's mum, good morning. Nobody sees it. So you can have a million things in this area of your brain, your thinking, whatever. There can be a million things in here. There can be depression, there can be sadness, there can be trauma, there can be PTSD. There can be a million things underneath that line that nobody sees. But all those things under there point to one thing, your action. Start a riot. Yes, actions have consequences, but this is not what we're talking about. We're not talking about the consequences. We're talking about what people see. So there's your action. That's what people see you do. They don't see the causes of your action. They don't know whether that action is an action or a reaction. Someday! Good morning, Someday. How are you? And that's what people need to realize. There's so many of us that suffer with depression, anxiety, PTSD, trauma, all these things. how do we make sure, thank you Kirby's mum, how do we make sure that the action that people are seeing us make are not negative? How do we do it? How do we make sure that all this shit below the line doesn't create negative actions? How do we do that? James, good morning. Yes, please smash the like. You've been learning a lot from me. I'm glad to hear it. Actions do have consequences, but we're not talking about consequences today. Craig, who twatted you? Who twatted you? Rude. We don't stroke our beards. Maybe. How do we ensure that our actions are positive instead of negative? How do we do that? As an example. Yeah, it's quite a good example. So, intent and impact. It's all there. So, somebody can be in a position where, let me find an example. They're in the street. They see somebody doing something that triggers a reaction, whether it be somebody will be, for example, hitting a woman. If somebody was to be hitting a woman in the street and you was walking along the street and you saw this happening, you would react. And your reaction instantly comes from all the things that is in the bottom of this triangle. So, do you react by beating the crap out of the guy that's hitting the woman? Or do you react by stopping him, physically restraining, not beating the crap out of him? That's two different actions. One is a positive, one is a negative. All your thoughts that are below that line before you take action are important. They're very important because they are what determine the way you react. So you have to focus on the positive sides of thinking. If you are thinking, wow, look at him hitting his missus, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. What do you get to gain from that? What do you gain from it at all? You might feel better for a minute or two because you just beat the shit out of someone because they were doing something wrong, but there's no excuse for that sort of behavior. However, in you reacting in the way that you react, if you are to go over and beat the crap out of this bloke for beating his missus, you're just as bad. So, although your initial thought might be to get in there and beat the shit out of this guy, Annie in the house! Good morning, Annie. You've been missed this week, mate. It's lovely to see you. Oh, Molly. Molly. Action. Your actions are based on your thoughts. People only see your actions. They don't see your thoughts. So imagine if you keep your thoughts positive, you try and put the negative to one side. No matter what it is that you're thinking about, whatever the situation, if you try and keep your thoughts on the positive side of things, then hopefully your reaction will be more positive. Hopefully. Craigie, you are so naughty. Naughty step. Off you go. Go on. And it's all about focus. I will notice. I'll notice. I see these things, you know. We love naughty. Yeah, Craig, get yourself on the naughty step. Off you go. Bye. Naughty step. You disagree with the scenario? Let me tell you what I'd do if I saw it. I'd make the wrong decision. 100% I'd make the wrong decision. Because if I saw it happening, I would 100% wade in, fist flying. It was just an example, and it was the only example that I could come up with. It's about focusing on positive to create positive action. These days, if you walk on by, that's almost aiding and abetting. Yeah, it is. I'm not saying about walking on by. Definitely not. I would 100% wade in. And the person that was kicking the woman or hitting the woman would 100% be stopped. So I wasn't saying walk on by. Not at all. I think maybe you missed part of it. What I was saying was, do you wade in and beat the crap out of the guy? Or do you restrain him until the police arrive? They were the two choices that I put up there. Because it's got to be focused. It's got to be focused. And they're the two options that are available. If you was to wade in and beat the shit, I mean, anyone that walks by needs, just as bad. Sneaky, good morning, middle of the night for you. Yeah, thank you. So, I would 100% react. I wouldn't walk by. And I don't think that there's many that would just walk by. And anyone that did just walk by needs their head wobbling. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. Becky, even women would step in. And rightly so. Anyone that, and I think you'd step in, whether it be, most people record it and put it on air. Yeah, that's very true, Craig. You very often see these things where people just stand there with the phone going, oh, look at this. Again, give your head a wobble. Get involved. Separate them. Make sure that it gets stopped and dealt with. Yeah, domestic abuse is nasty. But it was just an example. It was It wasn't about the actual abuse, it was about focus. If you are to focus on a negative, you will have a negative action or reaction. If you are to focus on positive, more positive is going to come your way. So let's say you're sat at home and you're focusing on something negative. Let us find an example of something negative. Mess. Say you're focusing on mess. If you sit and you focus on a little bit of mess, you're going to find more and more and more and more and more mess. You know? Pin that. What am I pinning? What am I pinning? What am I pinning, Annie? I don't know what I'm pinning. That one. Won't let me. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. It's here somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. It's disappeared, Annie. There it is. Pin message. There we go. Got it. Got it. So, negativity brings negativity. And it always will. Always has done. Always will. It's not going to change. Yeah, it's okay. I thought that my name, good morning. If we are to sit and focus on the positive, then we are going to bring in more positive. My life has been about negative as long as I can remember. From being a child, my thoughts have always been negative due to conditions, due to treatment, all that sort of stuff. And it's kind of sad that somebody spends their whole life focusing on the negative things. And when I've found something positive, I've clung on to that one thing for dear life. Even when that positive becomes destructive and a negative. Someday, 6 months, look at that. Get on. You're a legend someday. Absolute legend. I didn't choose a negative life. Negative life chose you. Yeah, it did. And it is what it is. My life's been what it's been. But now, Sophia, hello. Things are a little bit different. I'm not focusing on the negative things in my life. Aaron, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I'm not focusing on the negative at all because it's not going to do me any good. Paranormal channel, good morning. Sat in your bikini drinking tea. Nice. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, you could be. But if you are, somebody will shoo you off. It is about perspective indeed. Which is where this came in. Actions, thoughts, what people see. Sarah, good morning. Blackpool, nice. You feel like partying? Get on, get on. Everybody does react differently. Oh, I'm not going to pin that one name. I've got one pinned already, mate. So that is my thought of the day. Negative versus positive, focus, and how much of that focus is important? Well, in my opinion, that focus is extremely important. And without that focus, you're not going to be able to move forward. Sophia, if you are, somebody will get rid of you. Simple as that. Ask silly questions. That's why they think that you're a child. Jane, good morning. Yeah, I do appreciate it, mate, but I do already have one pin this morning. Why, Aaron? Why? We're like magnets. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. 25 in the chat right now. Only 19 likes. Smash that like. You love the dog pics. Thank you. Do I draw? Not anymore, really. I did when I was quite young. Passive aggressive high. Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? I did when I was younger. I used to sketch. I used to copy some war things from comics. And I got pretty good at it, but then I stopped and I got into different things instead. So I carve now rather than draw. These are just prints, mass-produced prints. Staying, it's too hot. Oh no, get out on that beach. Get out on that beach. All the likes matter. They do matter. They do. So I like to make stuff or keep myself occupied doing stuff, like working on my truck or carving or making something for the house. DIY maybe. Oh, post random darts. Unfortunately for you, you're wrong. You're just so wrong. How can I put this? When I left your house this morning, your mum said to me how messed up you are. And climbing out of her bed was just, it was so sad because she felt so sorry for you that you spend all your time watching people on YouTube gooning. So pull your finger out your arse, mate. Pull your finger out your arse. It's stuck in there. Oh, mate. Never let this world or anyone bring you down. Definitely not. Dun, dun, dun. Ha 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 ha. I don't know, mate. I don't know why pop hits from 65 to 2000. Don't know. Surprise spray in the faces. What's that? What surprise spray in the faces? What did I miss? Stay hydrated is the key. If I like, well, I don't care whether you like or not, Sophia. Do you know what's annoying me more than anything? The fact that you keep fucking going on about it. Fuck off. Smash the like on your way out. Hellfighter, good morning. Life is fantastic, thank you. I'm very happy. No, not smoking. 3.5 weeks now. Instant cool. Ah, okay. I thought Sunday was being rude. Rude. So that was the aim for today. Talking about focus. Did I wear a uniform in school? I did wear a uniform in school. I did. Thank you, Jane. Someone smashed up my like button. Nice. We're about 10 likes behind where we need to be. We're about 10 behind where we need to be. So smash that like, please. It's free. It costs you nothing. Costs you nothing. So that is my, maybe I'll draw that on there a little bit better, you know, improve on that. Actions, thoughts. You don't do rude chats. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Rude, rude, rude. Yeah, it is true. It is definitely true. So the way you think 100% has an effect on what people perceive. So if people are seeing your actions as negative, that's because your thoughts are moving towards the negative. If you try and keep your thoughts to a positive side, where your actions or reactions are on a more positive direction, then people will see more of a positive side of you. Although what people think about you is not important, many of us focus on how people think about us. I do. I worry about people liking me. I worry about whether people think I'm an arse. Welcome back, Craigie. I worry about, the way people think of me on here. Naughty Step was fun. Free mom helps go to see fella. I'm prepared for Botox treatment and migraine tomorrow. Much love, Annie. Lovely to see you. Take care. Stay safe. Be good. Definitely be good. You feel guilty. Why? Why do you feel guilt? Guilt won't help you. Can you change what's happened? The things that you feel guilty about. Can you change it? Who does guilt serve? Who does it serve? Who does it help? It doesn't help you. It certainly doesn't serve you. It definitely doesn't help anyone else or serve anyone else. So it's an emotion that is wasted. It's completely wasted. Selena, nice. So instead of feeling guilty, what can you do? Bearing in mind that it's just an emotion that doesn't do anyone any good. It will destroy you. Good morning, Rolls. You already know that you reacted bad, so feeling guilty about it is useless. Right, so in feeling guilty, it's yesterday's newspaper. There you go. I couldn't have put that better, I don't think. You can't change it. You can't change whatever it is that you did. You can't change if you reacted badly to something. You can't change that. What you can do is try and focus on something more positive. So take something from what you did. Take something from your reaction. If you reacted badly, learn from it. Rihanna, good morning. Learn from it. If that's all you can take from that reaction, that's a positive. Guilt is negative. Guilt isn't worth anything. Focus on the positive, not the negative. I'm absolutely fantastic. Thank you. How are you? Yeah, Woody, what's going on, Woody? What's going on? You're being naughty. Uh-oh. Woody's on the naughty step. I got your email, Woody. Thank you. Just randomly. Whoop, whoop. Tree stand, how are you doing? Harvey, good to see you. No smoking, mate. 3.5 weeks. You always thought negative things. Did it help you? Learn from your mistakes and then you can be a brighter tomorrow. Indeed. Indeed. I mean, we can all sit here and say, you know, don't think about that. It's gone now. It's all fucking past, blah, 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 blah. Germaline, good to see you. I can sit here and say that I've lived my life negative, 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 negative. And then I found something positive and then I've hyper-focused on that positive thing, which has then in turn become a negative thing because of reasons not in my control. I do that. I get hyper-focused on things. So in the last 2 weeks, I've trained to become a counsellor. I've passed my first course. I've got lots of courses to do, but the first one is done. I do some more training this afternoon. I hyper-focus. Things sort of fall into place sometimes. Do I have a happy life now? I'm happy. I'm happy. Yes, I am happy. Do I have problems in my life? Yes, 100%. But I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm married to my wife. I'm happy about my dog. I'm happy about my friends. I'm happy. I've got things to be happy about. I also have things to be unhappy about, but I'm not focusing on them. So brings us back to the original thoughts of today's live. Focus. Hocus Focus. Treat your thoughts like a spell. There you go. Treat them like a spell. Like words. Words are a spell. What you put out is what you get back. Boom, boom, boom. Stephen, how are you doing? Stephen, or Steve, how are you doing? Good to see you. Steve and Stephen, good morning, Debbie. How are you? How are words or thoughts a spell? Because what you give is what you get in return. Yeah, don't worry about the things that you can't change. You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. And also what you'll find is you'll focus on negatives. And the more you focus on the negatives, the more negatives you find. So imagine you've got a handful of negatives there. And you're focusing on that handful of negatives. And then you've got an handful of negatives there. And you're focusing on that handful of negatives. And you ram them all into your mind. And your head is bouncing around, or your mind is bouncing around from one negative to another negative to another negative. It becomes overwhelming. It completely overwhelms your thoughts. Frank, before you commented, the chat rules came up. And in those chat rules, it said, no religion, no politics, and be respectful. And the first comment you make is, hello, fellow Catholics. I ain't a Catholic. and I'm not interested in any religion. So please keep religion out of the chat. You try not to sweat the small stuff. Yeah, it's not worth it. How do you stop your mind from getting overwhelmed by all these different negatives? How do you stop that? There's only one way that you can stop it, and that's by focusing on one thing at a time. Whether those negatives that are bouncing around in your brain, you have to take one of those negatives and find a solution. If you can't find a solution, push it to one side. Have a great day yourself, Frank. Push it to one side, come back to it. Focus on the next one. Find a positive, find a solution. That solution is your positive. Bite-sized chunks, little victories. Little victories is something that I do a lot of. I talk about little victories all the time. It's a massive part of my life. Everything that you do is victory. Everything. So if you solve a problem, it's a victory. If you get out of bed in the morning, it's a victory. If you brush your teeth, it's a victory. Everything that you do throughout that day is a victory. Stress will work on your health as well, yes. So little victories is another way forward, is focusing on the positive. At the end of the day, you'll have a tally of how many victories you've done throughout that day. Write them down if you need to. Tomorrow, your aim will be to beat that tally. So count them all up. Count your victories. You need a pee. Don't turn a tap on someday. Don't turn the tap on. Yeah, it definitely does affect your health. And you can't do anything about it. You can't move forward. You need water, lots of it. I mean, kidney problem. Not too much though, Debbie, because too much is not good. So you want to be drinking, I think it's about 8 pints a day. Yeah, think of the victories. Concentrate on the positives. Am I healthy? Well, I have quit smoking. I've been eating more healthily. I have been exercising with weight training. My thoughts are more positive. So all those things help. All those things help with your health. Have I got health issues? Yeah. Hasn't everyone my age? Everyone my age has got health issues, I'm sure. Don't forget to smash the like, guys. It is free. There is 15 people in the chat right now. How many bottles is that? Maybe 8 to 10 bottles. No sex, drugs, and rock and roll. No, and nope. Sex, if only. Drugs, yeah. Rock and roll. I quite like rock and roll, actually, someday. I like rock and roll. But, yeah. The wife and I planned a day yesterday of spending some time together. You know what I mean? When she finished work. However, that went all out the window because people, people. And we can't spend the day together doing what we wanted to be doing when there's people here. How many cups in a glass? So if you count each bottle as enough, go for 8 to 10 bottles. So I know it's a lot, but they reckon, I'm sure it was 8 pints. I'm sure it was 8 pints. Not too much, because if you drink too much, Yeah, I'm sure it was 8 pints. 8 pints a day. That's not a lot. 8 pints isn't a lot. What you don't want is to go 8 glasses. What do you class as a glass? To me, a glass is a pint. Do you mean half pint glasses? 8 to 10 bottles? No way. Yeah, I'm sure it's that much. I try to be, Edward. I try to be. I'm sure it is, you know. Tumblers, like half pint. The tumbler's not half pint though, is it? Somebody ask Siri or Google it. It'd be interesting to know. Uh, 8 cups. Yeah, ask Google. I'm pretty sure it's 8 pints. You don't think I need to try? Well, if I don't try, I won't succeed. So we got to try. Are we going to the seaside? Well, I'm not. I'm not going to the seaside. I have got training to do today. I've got training to do. I've got 2 hours of training to do today. I don't mean physical training, I mean therapy training. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a fun day. My beard's looking very beautiful today. Look at this, look. Isn't it looking beautiful today? Where can we go to be alone? Well, we thought we'd be safe at home alone, but no, people decided to visit and stay all night. So we didn't get to be alone. And we can't do stuff when there's people in the house. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that's right, it's not working. That'll be why. Far too much. That's why I asked someone to Google it. Brain cell dusting done. Not yet. How did I quit smoking? I got medication. I got medication. 3 or 4 pints. So 8 half pint glasses then, yeah. Answer please, what did I miss? Yeah, medication. Yeah, meds from the doctor, Champix. And you start taking them and you set yourself a date to quit on whatever day of taking the tablets are. I decided to quit on day 8 of taking the medication. And I'm 3.5 weeks in now, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You don't want to take meds. That's fine. I mean, you don't have to. All they do is they sort of take away the craving. What they don't do is stop. You know how you get used to doing something with your hands, whether it be smoking a cigarette or rolling a cigarette if you roll your own. It takes that away. It takes the craving away, but doesn't take that away. So you still need stuff to do with your hands. 4 years overdue with what? I am a non-smoker, indeed. Yeah, the hand-to-mouth habit. Or rolling as well, that's another one. they make the cigarettes taste like crap. They taste like crap anyway, don't they? Let's be honest. Cigarettes taste like crap. I've not enjoyed smoking for a long time. Makes you feel sick if you smell it. Sugarless lollipops. I'm chocolate and jelly sweets crazy, so I can't help myself. That's just my downfall, I guess. But I am trying to eat a little bit healthier. I had rice and chicken last night for my dinner, which was nice actually. I really enjoyed it. A bit of soy sauce. So yeah, I'm trying to eat a bit more healthy. If there's anybody here that's in our Discord channel, go and tell Matt to get his arse in here instead of talking on there when we're all live. That's just rude. Rude! Thinking about support group like AA, but for quitting smoking. I don't know if there is one, if I'm honest, but there could be. And motions of smoking lollipops. Yeah, it's not necessarily putting stuff to my mouth. It's more just having something to do with my hand. So, like, do you know what I mean? Harvey, thanks for being here, mate. Suave, good morning. You're trying to get what? What? That's a silly thing to do, isn't it? Suave. Look after yourself, Harvey. Have a good day. You don't know why you hate it. Yeah, it smells. It stains your fingers. All the staining's gone off my fingers. It's madness, isn't it? Non-residential Indians scare you, not gonna lie. What? What are you talking about, mate? What are you talking about? Yeah, Matt, get your ass in here. Smash that like, please, guys. Suave, stop spamming. All right? Hit the like and fuck off. Thank you. Likes are free. They are free. Free, 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 free. You've tried to quit. Yeah. All you can do is never give up giving up. You can't see him there. He was the last one to comment, but I think it might have been in Sam's Discord, maybe. I'm not sure. Might have been. Any advice for the young generation? First of all, how old are you, Ramesh? Yeah, it like on the way out. You're 17. Well, I'm sorry to say, Ramesh, this is 18 plus. So come back after your birthday, mate. Mods. Hello, Carol. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Before you ask, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you very much. It's really weird not having my glasses on, you know. I got them here, but I got contact lenses in, and it's just really weird not having glasses on. And these are not even my proper glasses, you know. Not even my proper glasses, but contact lenses are pretty cool. I want that one. Where's the doggy? He's down here dreaming. House gets clean. Yeah. Cleaning. I don't want cleaning. I do feel better without my glasses. I've had to wear glasses now for a few years, and I got used to them being on my face, but I hated them at the same time. I've always hated glasses. I've never been a fan. And my eyesight got pretty bad, so I had to, 65 in September. Wow. That's next month, isn't it, Carol? I'll wish you a happy birthday when it comes. I will. You need your eyes tested and everything got smaller. Yeah, and blurry as well, isn't it? It gets blurry. And it's not nice. But yeah, I hated glasses. So I got contact lenses a few weeks back. And they're taking a bit of getting used to, putting them in, taking them out and so on. But it's much better than walking around with glasses on my head when I'm not using them and then putting them on when I am using them. And yeah, it's better. It's better. I do need to get some eye drops, however, because dust gets in your eyes and you can really feel it with contact lenses. Abdullah, good morning. Welcome. I look younger without glasses. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. So let's just have a chat now. We've done the chat about focus and focusing on positives and instead of the negatives. So let's open the chat up. We can talk about anything except religion and politics, please. Messi's father's died. Oh no. All the time, Pamela. All the time. Not as much as the wife. The wife does it all the time and she doesn't realise that they're there. Twice yesterday. Tree, what have you got to do? What have you got to do? Oh, I'll get new glasses. Yeah, get it done. Get it done. Hi to the wife from Carol. Thank you, Carol. I will tell her hi when she gets home. We've got an hour left. We're on 31 likes. We need to be at 69. 6 and 9, 69. A meal for two with a hair review. 69 is the target every day. Let's get it. We need 69 likes. Smash the like. It's free. Costs you nothing. Thank you. 6 and 9, 69. Thank you, someday. You got a call sometime today. Yeah, do it. Do it. Get yourself some contact lenses, mate. They're a bit weird at first. You thought I was talking about 1993 Hocus Pocus? No, Hocus Focus. Focus. Focus is important. And I don't mean with your glasses. No. Where am I from? I'm from England in the UK. Just wear readers for now. Yeah. Your ex left just like your hair. If that's your attitude, I'm not surprised. Just saying. You like me? Thanks. I like me too. So exciting, isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. 19 people in the chat. Smash the like, it's free. That would be stressful. Yeah, sorry, Tristan. I like it. Now you've got a kidnapper. I wouldn't advise it. Demon. Gnawing on a garlic nut right now. Okay. Works in a prison. Nice. Bom, bom, bom. Ma, he's good. He's good. You're 14, are you? I'm sorry to say. Goodbye, Abdullah. Bum, 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 bum. I am Henry VIII. I am Henry VIII. I am. I got married to the widow next door. I've been married 7 times before. Dun, dun, dun. Putty Cat, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. Happy Tuesday indeed. One more day until we're all humping. Humpty dumpty. Humpty dumpty, humpty dumpty. Humpty dumpty, 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 dumpty. Can you say where you are? Of course you can. If you want to say where you are, you're more than welcome to say where you are. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. No, I was singing Henry VIII. Someone sing Postman Pat. You're in Gloucestershire, not too far away. About 3 hours. Nah, yeah, 2 to 3 hours away. You think you have brain damage? I think you might have as well, mate. You'll get over it though, Jeff, don't worry. There's only one brain cell. You'll be fine. If you had a few more brain cells, then it might be a concern, but nah, you'll be all right. Have I ever been? I have been through it. I've been through it several times. I've been through Gloucestershire. Join the brain cell community. Why am I so cute? I don't know. What part of the UK am I in? I'm in Devon. You think you have brain damage? I think so too, mate. I had a 16-hour day yesterday. Oh, not nice, mate. Not nice. John Bollocks, good morning, sir. How are you? Heaven, Devon, good morning, Jen. Good to see you. You doing a bit better today, John? Are you? Points on you if I ever see it. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. It was very kind. Very kind indeed. In London, waiting to catch a train. Oh, what are you going there for? Lancashire. What you going there for? What you going there for? Bum, 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 bum. Pick a car up. Are you got to go and deliver it then, or are you just picking it up? I'm assuming that you've just delivered one to London, if that's what you're doing. Picking it up and going home. Okay. In Edinburgh yesterday. You got a train there. What are you doing there? Saw Falmouth last year. Nice. Have I been to Gloucestershire? I've been through Gloucester. Straight down the M6. Is it jam first, then cream? I don't care which way it goes, to be honest. Picking a car up. Okay. I don't care which way it goes, because I don't eat them anyway. Hi, question beyond, how are you? Hi. You walk the Lizard Coast, nice. You'll go down 62 down the A1. I should go to Turkey. Why? For a hair transplant, you're going to say now, aren't you? Or to get my teeth done. One or the other. One or the other. I don't want turkey teeth and I don't want a hair transplant. Turkey teeth look fucking ridiculous if you ask me. You just walked off with it. Why does that not surprise me, John? Why does that not surprise me? Where's my deaf girlfriend Julia? What the fuck are you talking about? Ow, 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 ow. They are, mate. What's my day job? This is my day job, mate. This is my day job. I was scratching my nose someday. How was Egypt 98? Never been to Egypt. I'd love to go to Egypt. I would love to go to Egypt. We're an hour in and we're at 33 likes. That's pretty fucking disgusting, if you ask me. We should be way higher than that. $3 for a 20-ounce soda. 2 litres for $1.95. That's about right, isn't it? That's about right. We should be way higher than 33. We should be on the way to 69 by now. We should be. 6 and 9, 69. A meal for two with a hairy view. Nom, 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 nom. Just saying. 33, sad times. Indeed, Craig. Indeed. Thank you, someday. What are you doing today, Craig? Have you got lots of colours to do? Or are you cutting? Or both? Have you got a bit of both to do? Where's the best holiday I've been on? Well, I've only ever been on holiday that I know of once. Not twice. One is when I was a kid. Doing it all today. I say I was a kid, I was 15. I went on holiday with my sister and her husband and her kids. I went to babysit. But I did get to enjoy my holiday at the same time. 69, 69, then mouthwash, indeed. What's my favourite coffee? True Start. True Start coffee, 100%. Thank you, True Start. Oh, I'm going to have to pin them now, aren't I? Pin. Tag product. That one. Dun, dun, dun. View. There we go. Should be there. Close that shit. What's that going on there? Pin. And close. There we go. If you refresh, you will see there is a link to Etsy for a True Start hamper. There we go. Ta-da! Folgers. I do like True Start coffee. Decaf. Decaf. I'll have 2 cups of coffee in the morning. One would be normal coffee and the other would be decaf. And I tend not to drink coffee after that. I've never had Folgers. Not Folgers. Folgers or Folders. Pamela, are you in the States as well? Or are you in the UK? Folgers. Yeah, States. Nice. Don't forget, guys, memberships are available. There are, I believe, 3 different tiers of membership. They do help the channel. They do support the channel. So please bear that in mind. If you can't afford memberships, that is fine. Just smash the like. It's fine. Likes are enough. But yeah, if you want to support the channel, please do. Please do. You hate coffee. You drink decaf tea, don't you, Craig? I remember. Do you see that? I remember. We're going to have to get you some in, aren't we? for when you come to visit. You've been to Rome, Florence, Vienna, Crete, Ibiza, and Cornwall. Was Cornwall the best? I bet Cornwall was the best, wasn't it? I bet it was. So I should am your ex. But I'm a stud because of the beard. Do you like that? Do you like that? Handsome bastard. Not. Do. 2 out of 10. Thanks. You enjoyed crabbing? Nice. Rude! You drink cold coffee? My coffee's gone cold. Becky, you know that you've got an emoji for rude now, don't you? There's an emoji. You've got membership. Use it, mate. Use your emojis. Distinguished with a little bit of grey mixed in. Yeah, just a bit there, and there's a little bit under here that comes up to the middle there. I've got grey in the hair, which is growing back, which is really weird. I was completely bald on top, and now it seems to be coming back a bit. I don't understand. Craig said it's because I've got less stress these days. Do I like crabbing? Do you know what, mate? I spent several days as a child looking for crabs, and my whole adult life avoiding them. Everyone get up and dance. Get up and dance. Gotta get up and dance. No, I think not, Frank. I think not. Everyone's gone quiet. Why has everyone gone quiet? What's going on? Yeah, that. I'm sure you would, Craig. It tastes nice. Asthma's a nightmare. Thankfully, I don't suffer with asthma. I am hungry, though. Strangely, I'm hungry. We got 45 minutes to go, guys. 45 minutes to get 69 likes. I know you do, Craig. Coffee and a little Baileys, that's nice. That is nice. Do you know that you can make a chocolate mousse with Baileys? All you need is 3 ingredients. You can actually add a 4th ingredient with a bit of fruit if you want. But you need 3 ingredients: double cream, white chocolate, and Baileys. And you whisk them together till it goes nice and frothy, foamy, and like, you know how double cream goes. And then you whack them in the fridge, and you got a nice dessert. Don't forget to melt the chocolate before you put it into the double cream, obviously. What's my favourite food? Cake. My favourite food is cake. Jane, hi again. Hi. 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 So, yeah, you get your double cream, you whisk it up. Lane, good to see you, mate. Do I watch truck drivers' channels? I do. I watch a couple. I've not subscribed to any of them, though. I just scroll up and, yeah. If I see them, I might watch them. My favourite cake is Battenberg. So, yeah, you whisk up the double cream. You melt your chocolate, fold the chocolate into the double cream, add your Baileys, fold that in, put it into portions and whack it in the fridge. You can actually whisk the Baileys in if you want to, as long as it's mixed in there well. It's all good. And it is nice. It's really nice. And if you like it strong, you can put more in. You know, the more you put in, the stronger it is, and it's lovely. Boom, 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 boom. Butterscotch snaps. Ooh, that sounds nice. But bear in mind, I don't drink. Tastes like cold butterscotch pudding. Ooh, buttery nipples. He said, come and watch him. Okay. You've got strawberries and cream flavour. Nice. Baking with Rob live. Nah, mate. I don't do baking really. Put chocolate in it would be awesome. You do, put white chocolate in. You fold the white chocolate in. I mean, you can grate chocolate in as well. Bailey's milkshake. Ooh. Ooh, get you. But yeah, you could put in normal chocolate. I don't know what the chocolate's like over in the States, because I think a lot of the chocolate over there is palm oil now, isn't it? They use palm oil. They're starting to do the same thing in the UK, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, probably once every 6 months I'll drink. I have a feeling when I get a visitor in September, there might be 1 or 2 whiskies partaking in. Lane, no worries, mate. I'll have a look. I shall have a look. Boom, 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 boom. It's just a feeling. I think it might happen. Boom, 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 boom. Chocolate is good. Chocolate is good. 19 Crimes whiskey. I've never tried it, mate. Never heard of it, actually, to be fair. I tend to stick to the same ones. Got a bottle there. Nice. VO. Hi, Linda. I have a nursery called the same as you. What? You're talking crap. Go away and think about it. Thank you. Bye. I can't, Lane. Sorry, mate. If I click on anything or go off this in any way, shape or form, it screws up my live and ends it for some reason. You can't do whiskey, but you'll tell shit out of moonshine. Again, I rarely drink, but Shani, good morning. I do enjoy whiskey now and then. Not very often, though. How are you, Shani? Lovely, lovely Shani. Bum, 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 bum. Sun is shining. It's nice out there. I'll come and see the channel. Yeah, I will. Some strong stuff. Yeah, moonshine. Anyone tried Buckfast? I haven't, and I don't intend to. No. You feel awesome. I'm glad to hear it. Look at this. It's beautiful out there. Beautiful. Look at the sky. It's lovely and blue. Lovely and blue. Lovely and blue. It's lethal. Yeah, so I've heard. So I've heard. Can you be a mod? Not at the moment, mate. I'm a bit overrun with mods, to be honest. I'm going to be removing a lot of mods. Not because they've done anything wrong, but because it's a sea of blue. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want a sea of blue. and it sort of puts people off, I think. So I'll add mods over a period of time, and then it'll get to a point where I've got so many, I just remove them all. When you call God, some people don't like it. What do you mean? Love the shirt. Rico's Roughnecks. Hoorah! What? The only good bug is a dead bug. I'm very disappointed today in the likes. Very disappointed indeed. Maybe by monks. You can get it over there, Tree Stand, I think. If not, you could order it online, I guess. It's a beautiful day, hey, hey. That's not my singing voice. Curtis, Wagwan. My other channel has some more subscribers. Nice. Am I at 50 yet? I've not checked. You liked and subscribed, you're special. You're all special. Everybody. Everybody's special. She was in earlier, mate. She was here earlier. Oh, excuse me. We're at 34 likes. It's very disappointing. We should be well on the way towards 69 by now. Well on the way. Should we go and spend 5 minutes outside? Let's do that. Let's go and spend 5 minutes outside in the sunshine. Because we can. Come on, Doug. Come on. Didn't take much persuading, did it? Go on in. Ooh. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is. That one. I want that one. Chair. There. Get the other chair. Oh. The sun will come round now. A bit too far away there. I'm sure all this has been moved. Bum, 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 bum. Nice, 38's good. 38's good. We need to be 50. Oh, are you sunbathing, Marley? Marley's sunbathing. Marley's sunbathing. Where's everyone gone? Where did everyone go? Have I lost you all? Ugh. God is in the house. The God of all hairs. North Carolina. Many years ago, I used to frequent online chat rooms. Many years ago. And I had a friend that I met on the online chat rooms called Amy, and she was from North Carolina, but I don't know where. Big place, isn't it? Her husband was called Jim. Nice guy. He actually offered me a job. But it meant moving to North Carolina, so I didn't do that. It's a bit windy, isn't it? Marley, what are you doing? What you doing, Miles? My chat froze. Am I buffering or something? You waited 5 minutes just to post it again. Are you a bit of a dick? I think you might be a bit of a dick. Did I have a meet-up? No, I didn't. It was a shame because I really got on well with her husband. Really nice guy. He did floors. I'm buffering a little bit. Let's go back indoors then. Marley, come on. Let's go back indoors then. I don't want buffering. Come on, Doug. Good boy. Should be back on the Wi-Fi now. Still waiting for the Wi-Fi to get sorted out. It's not been sorted yet. But hey ho. Should be okay now, hopefully. Good boy, Marley. He's a good boy. Come on then. Here he is. There's the dog. Hello. Hello. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. Oh, oh, Molly, Molly, Molly. Molly, 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 Molly. Such a good boy. Oh, it is a beautiful day, mate. Yes, you're a good boy. Oh, oh, snuggles. Snuggles. Oh, oh, oh. 34 likes, that's terrible, isn't it? Pretty fucking terrible. Pretty dog. He's gorgeous, aren't you, Miles? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Boats and hose! How you doing, mate? Can you get a birthday shout out? Of course you can. Happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday to Boats and Hose. Wow. Boats and Hose. Better. Nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're coming up, are you? There we go. There we go. You happy now? Aaron, how you doing? Good to see you too, mate. You seen 38? I've seen 38. Yeah, 38. Still pretty shit though. Oh, 30 right around the corner. Oh, mate, you were right. What you sniff a chiffin, Mars? You'll be right. North Carolina go. Yeah, so I used to frequent chat rooms many years ago, and I got on really well with a girl called Amy and her husband Jim. He didn't use the chat rooms, but we'd had many conversations on the phone, and he offered me a job working with him, and I turned it down. He is a spaniel, a Springer Spaniel. And needy. He's very needy. Aren't you? Yes. Needy dog. Stinky needy dog. Stinky dog. Stinky dog. Stinky dog. Who's a stinky dog? Stinky dog. Stinky dog. Stinky toes, stinky toes. You're gonna fall. Go on then. Good boy. Hot and humid, I bet it is. Shall we do some treat tax? Treat tax. I'm covered in dog hair now. Ugh. Marley, what have I got? Okay. Come here then. Come here then. Oh, what have I got? Oh, big please, that's a good boy. Big please. Big please. What are you doing? Get up. Get up. Yeah, there's a big please. This is a good boy. Okay, okay. Yeah, I've still got some big please. That's a good boy. He doesn't hang about with the please, does he? Watch. There you go. You wish you had one again. I wasn't ready for another dog. I just didn't want another dog when we got him. I wasn't ready for it at all. And we didn't have a choice. He decided one day that he's going to come and live with us, and that's it. We've had him for 3 years. 3 years. He's a farm dog. He lives on the farm. Well, lived on the farm. Worked on the farm, and when he retired 3 years ago, he came to live with us, which is nice. Stop it. So yeah, I don't think he's got long left for this world, if I'm honest. He's struggling now, but it is what it is. If you could always get yourself a little dog and take it with you everywhere. Take it to work. Take it to work. Bit of company in the cab and stuff, you know. Bit of company. We're at 38 likes. Smash the like, guys. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate you too. Very kind of you to say so. It is awesome. So he didn't give us a choice. He kept coming up here, and we'd take him home again to the farm. We'd walk down to the farm and take him home, and then he'd be back at the door 5 minutes later, scratching at the door, and we'd take him back again, and he'd come back every time. What? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you. What? He doesn't even know what he's barking at. What is it? What is it, Miles? Bum, 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 bum. I'd be lost without him. I'll be honest with you. He kept me going the whole time that I was going through my depression. I'm doing really well now. I think I've come out of the other end of it. So I went into a spiral. I had a really rough time. Some suicide attempts and things like that. But now I'm much better. I'm more positive. I'm coming out the other side of it. I'm now learning to be a therapist, to help others, which will be good, which is something that I'd really like to be able to do. And it's all happened in a short period of time, but I think it's the direction that my life needs to go in. 3 Pomeranians, nice. If you like small dogs and you would like a dog that you could take with you wherever you go, get yourself a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Make sure it's the Cavalier, not the King Charles. The King Charles have got a domed head like me. The Cavalier have got a flat head. And they were bred originally for flushing out birds. Jack Russell, no. I'm glad I made it through as well, mate. I'm glad I made it through. This is a big reason, a big part of why I got through it, because I started to do this and it's helped me no end. He's a he. Rude. Jack Russell's a nice dog, Craig. I used to have a Jack Russell many years ago. Pretty cool. But yeah, Cavalier King Charles. I know you've got 2. I know. These things I know. Many things I don't know, but these things I do. Because I'm clever, see? Yeah, they were bred for flushing birds out of the bushes and stuff. If you can get one that will work, you'll do fantastic with them. And they are very, very good companions. Very good companions. I used to have one called Taffy. And he was born to hunt and flush out the birds. My opinion on Blur is Blur sucks. How you doing, Bodie? Good to see you, mate. Are you well? Blur sucks. Blur sucks. You're obsessed with Blur, aren't you, mate? Yeah, have a look, mate. If you can get one over in the States, check the breeding, mate. If the breeding comes back to a good breeder in the UK, you'll be doing okay. You look like a singer from Blur. Really? I don't know. 3 dogs. Lamb thinks he's a lap dog. Floppy fringe and all. I used to have a floppy fringe. It was about the only thing that was floppy back then, though. That was many years ago, though, Craig. Many years ago. See, he thinks he's a lap dog. He does 100% think he's a lap dog. He wants to be... It flopped off, it did. He wants to be on my lap or by my side all the time. I'm a little bit nervous about my training this afternoon. It'll be good. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm a little bit nervous. I've got a couple of hours before that starts, so I'll be all right. It's all floppy again. It's always fucking floppy. It don't work anymore, mate. Don't work anymore. Kind of frustrating, you know. I can't take Viagra because, yeah, Viagra sucks. It gives me palpitations and everything. We're not old. I feel it, mate. I feel old. Once I get off all this medication, I think it'll make a big difference. The medication is not good for that sort of stuff. The duloxetine is known for causing ED, unfortunately. Moonfletch. What? I don't know what you're talking about, mate. But smash the like and fuck off. Hard not to get attached. Greetings to you too. I think I might have this contact lens in back to front. I can read it okay with it, but it's a bit irritant. Molly. Positive thoughts, yeah. No cops in here. No cops in here. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I will be good. I will be good. You know when you just get like a little bit nervous about something? It's just that. That's all it is. But I'll be fine. I'm trying to position you so that the sun's not on my screen so I can read. As the sun's coming in, as it's coming round, it's sort of reflecting off the screen protector, which means I can't see nothing. Cheeky? Who's cheeky? Some chill guy. How are you doing? Got some severe shakes. Mate, you got to get off the drink. You got to get off the drink. But welcome to the channel. I think I've seen you somewhere before. I'm not sure. Bum, bum, bum. Down Fraggle Rock. 38. Piss poor, innit, mate? Piss poor. Piss poor. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get on a laptop as well this afternoon. Magic Mike Show. No one wants to see that, mate. Alan, hello. Why did I change the name? YouTube didn't seem to like the name Depression Talks because depression is a clinical diagnosis or medical diagnosis. Tree stand, have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Drive safely. See you soon. Be good. Don't do anything I would. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Do I know Magician Impossible Dynamo? No, I don't. Or Dynamo? No, I still don't. No. Not at all. Do you? Boom, 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 boom. It's got so quiet, hasn't it? Where's everyone gone? Even the regulars have disappeared. It's nice though, because what I have noticed, don't know David Blaine. I do know David Blaine, not personally, but I know you, Ian. I have noticed that we are still growing. We're still getting subscribers. Subscribers are coming, which is good. I don't know him, Alan. I don't know him. I saw a video yesterday of Celine Dion, and she's not in a good way at all. She's not in a good way. A bit like David Blaine. Okay. It's sad when you see these people that we sort of we grew up looking up to, whether it be musicians or magicians or comedians, and you see that they're getting old or they've got an illness and they're not in a good way, and it's so sad. And yeah, it's really hard to see it, because these people are the people that we looked up to. They were our role models, I guess. It's sad, sad, sad. Who likes conspiracy theories? Somebody tell me, do you like conspiracy theories? Yeah, Bruce Willis is the same, indeed. It's really sad. Dementia's horrible. It really is horrible. My dad had dementia at the end. Really hard to have a conversation with him, because he forget what he was saying halfway through. You like aliens, conspiracies? Nice. Part of life it is. It is part of life. I like conspiracy theories. I like stuff about aliens. Do you believe in aliens? Who believes in aliens? I love aliens. I love anything about aliens. I love sci-fi. But I don't think that aliens are sci-fi. I think aliens are real. I do. And I don't think that they're coming here to take over the world. Not at all. I think they're here, when they arrive here, to show us the way that we used to know. Forgotten technologies and so on. Fallen angels and government stuff. What with aliens? I think Fallen Angels is part of it. Pamela, do you watch the Y-Files? Government stuff. I think there's a dark government. The dark government being the Illuminati and things like that, and Freemasons, and the richest people in the world. And I do think that a lot of it is linked. Aliens are something that I find fascinating. I find it really intriguing. Especially when you look at things like the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, for example. I believe that was planned. I don't believe it was a true assassination attempt. I believe it was planned. And I think it was planned so that the dark government can have people feeling sorry for, excuse me, Donald Trump, and maybe vote for him again, because he's been put where he is to cause chaos. Set up for the election, yeah. They're fucking with the weather too. They are. I agree. I think they have been doing for many, many years. If I go back to my childhood in the 80s. Destination Unknown, good to see you, mate. I hope that you're very well. Go back to my younger years, and I remember the summer holidays, the summer break from school and so on. You're in Scotland. Yeah, I guess that meant that we gave you away. A wee bit gave you away, definitely. The weather used to be, the summers were hot, the winters were cold. We'd get snow in the winter when we were supposed to get the snow. And as we became adults, that changed. And the summers weren't proper summers anymore. The winters weren't proper winters anymore. I remember as a kid building snowmen and cutting blocks out of the snow to make igloos because it was deep enough. And now we get like, I don't know, a couple of inches and that's it. But we get it in at the beginning of April instead of December. It's all messed up. The weather's just a mess these days. And I do believe it's something to do with all that stuff. I really do believe that. And they've been messing with it for a long time. But it seems that the weather's changing again. The summers are getting hot again. The winters are getting cold again. Maybe it's getting back to how it used to be. CERN has been turned off, which is interesting. Apparently they were forced to turn it off by the dark government. Again, interesting. All different theories. Many people may find that going into these rabbit holes can cause anxiety to get worse, so I try not to go too deep into it all. Now and then it's nice to talk about. It's something that I'm interested in. I do have another channel. Once I've got 50 subscribers on the other channel, I will go live on it, and it's something that I'd quite like to talk about on that channel, as well as doing the stuff that I do, like the woodworking and so on. Flooding and fires, yeah, same here. We've got the same here. We've had floodings. We've had fires in the middle of summer, fields going up in flames for whatever reason. And because it's so dry, I could go outside now. I could set fire to my garden in seconds because it's just too dry. The plants are dying. Now we've got no water. I'm all right for water, to be fair. I'm all right for water because we've got, we get our water from a borehole, so it comes from the land. Manipulate artificial droughts to surge the cost of water. Maybe. But the water's quite expensive anyway here, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I mean, not as expensive as the taxes. Hard water. So where the ley lines are, you've got ley lines, and some of them are healing lines. It's the same sort of thing. Where our water comes from the borehole, is actually sitting on the healing lines, which is really good. So apparently it's supposed to be really good for you. And when we had it tested, they said it was the purest water that guy had ever seen, coming straight from the borehole. That's before it had been filtered or anything. It never stops raining. We've got a well in the back garden. You can't see it, it's under a slab. We don't use the well anymore. We just use the borehole. If we needed to, we could go back to the well. Borehole, yeah, they literally they drill down into the ground, several meters. Basically, a pump goes down at the bottom. BORE. hard water. I'm in Devon, remember. It's not quite so hard here. Similar to a well, yeah. Yeah, similar to a well, but we pump it up from the bottom of the bore. It's pretty cool. It's quite expensive to have it done, but once you get it done and you start filtering it, it's better than any water that you'll get from these water companies. There's no fluoride added to it, which is good. Does it? That's cool, Alan. Tornado destroyed it. Just get yourself a borehole, mate. You still drink bottled. That's the thing. Fluoride. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. They put it in toothpaste. They put it in the water. They put it in all sorts, and it's just something that they want to get rid of. They don't need it. They've got all this fluoride that they don't need for anything, and they just wanted to find a way to get rid of it. So they put it in toothpaste and they put it in the water, and whatever else they put it in, and it's bad for you. And all it does, it calcifies the pineal gland. If you know anything about that sort of thing, it's quite a spiritual thing. The pineal gland, they say, is your third eye. In there. And it's right in the center of your brain. Yeah. And it calcifies it. And that's what fluoride does. That killed that conversation, didn't it? That's what they want. That's what they want. They want to calcify the pineal gland because it opens you up to being able to do things. It's part of meditation and so on. It's something that you use. It also creates DMT, if you know what DMT is. It will produce DMT so many times per month, but it's only microscopic amounts. However, your body, when you're born, your pineal gland will create a massive amount of DMT and release it when you're born, and the same when you die, which is why when you die, you see people that have already gone. You see things that you wouldn't normally see. It's really interesting. But that's another story. DMT, yeah, the most natural drug on the planet, indeed. And that's where it comes from. It comes from the pineal gland. So when they, if you got any interest in spiritual stuff, any interest whatsoever in spiritual stuff, you'll know that sort of telekinesis and telepathy and all that sort of stuff is all based on it working from the pineal gland. That's where it all comes from. It's your third eye. That's the way you open up. You can meditate and get into that sort of thing. Someday, Postman is an arse. You're into higher powers. Yeah, me too. So I believe that when we die, we don't go anywhere. We leave our body, but we stay on the earth. It's just energy. We are energy. And that's my honest belief. I don't believe in all this when you die you go to heaven bullshit. You got your parcel. Nice. What is it? What is it? What is it? I've got a frog in my throat. Can't clear it. Well, I've run out of time, guys. I've run out of time. So I'm going to have to say goodbye to you all. Thank you all for joining me today, getting involved in the chat. I would love to chat more. However, I do have things to do today. But medicating stuff. Okay, someday I'm with you. But thank you all for getting involved. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, even though there's not as many as I would have liked. It doesn't matter. Likes are important, however. If you've not subscribed, please do. I will be back again this time tomorrow. I'm on every day, 10 a.m. till 12. Nikki! That's terrible timing, Nick. I'm just about to say goodbye. I hope you're okay, Nikki. Yeah, I'm on every day, 10 a.m. till 12 UK time. So a 2-hour spot every day. Yeah, if you can, get your memberships. There are special little emojis available, 69 and Rude, my favourite too. There's also little Marley ones and stuff. And I think somewhere there's a Buff Rob one. Yay, thank you someday. Yep, see you tomorrow morning. Thank you very much. Much love to you all. Take care, stay strong, stay safe, and remember, keep it positive. Focus on the positive, not the negative.